Hello students, welcome to you all for this session. Today's a topic of discussion, numerical ability, SBI and IBPS Clerk Prelim exams. It's a marathon session. Please be ready with the pen and paper. And before we start our session, we request you to subscribe our YouTube channel, Time for Bank SSCCGL, and click on bell icon so that you get notification of all the videos that are uploaded on this channel. Okay, now let's start our session. Here is the question number 1 on your screen. Look at the directions given here. What should come in place of question mark in the following questions? So we need to find out the value of the question mark. Here it is a question from simplification. 5 6 by 7 plus 8 1 by 2 minus 7 7 by 10 equal to question mark. Dear students, here just apply a simple logic, that is sum of the integers and sum of the proper fractions. Sum of the integers means 5 plus 8 minus 7. So these are the integers. 8 minus 7 means 1. 1 plus 5, that is 6. What about the proper fractions? 6 by 7, 1 by 2, 7 by 10. LCM of the denominators here, it is a 70. Now 7, it goes how many times? And 70? 6 times. So 10 times, 10 into 6, that is a 60. 7, it goes 10 times, 10 into 6, 60. Now 2, it was 35 times, 35 into 1. 10, 7 times, 7 into 7, that is a 49. Now just observe. 60 plus 35 minus 49. 60 minus 49, that is 11. 11 plus 35. 35 plus 11, that is a 46. Simplify. Dividing with the 2. Now here it goes to 23 times. Here 35 times. What is the answer? 623 by 35. Yes, my dear student, please mark the choice here. Answer choice 1. First choice is the right option. Okay. Now moving to next example. Question number 2 on your screen. 14% of question mark is equal to under root 175 into 24 plus 20% of 3500. 14% means 14 by 100 into question mark. I am assuming the question mark as K, equal to under root 175 into 24. What I am doing here? 175 into 24 I am finding first. In order to make the calculation easy, what I am doing here? I am dividing with 100 and multiplying with 100. So here 175% of 2400. 175% means 100% plus 75%. 100% means full value, that is 2400. 75% means 3/4 of the value. So how much is the 3/4 of 2400? 2400 divided by 4, it goes 6 times. So 1800. How much is sum of 2400, 800? That is a 4200. Here this part is 4200 plus 20% of 3500. Percentage and zeros get cancelled. Now 20 into 35, that is 700. How much is the square root of 4900? By adding these two, we get 4900, which is equal to 70. 70 square is equal to 4900. Simplify. Now 14, it goes exactly 5 times in 70. The value of K, that is 500. Now answer choice 1. First option is the right option. Okay. Now moving to next example. Question number 3 on your screen. 18% of 75% of question mark is equal to 324. 18%. 18 by 100. 75% is 75 by 100. The simplest to form, that is 3 by 4. Of question mark. Question mark, I am assuming it as a K, which is equal to 324. Solving this. 18 times 324. 18 square is equal to 324. What about 3 in 18? It was exactly 6 times. Now the value of K is equal to 6 into 4 into 100. 6 into 4, that is 24 into 100, 2400. Answer choice 2. Second option is the right option. Okay. Hope you are able to follow. Right. Look at the next example on your screen. Question number 4. 2 by 3 of 5 by 7 of 1 by 9 of question mark. I'm assuming the question mark as a K, which is equal to 35% of 1600. What I am doing here? 35% means 35 by 100 into 1600. So what I am doing here? I am ignoring percentage and zeros. Means simplifying these two. On solving this, what is the cancellation? 5 in 35, it goes exactly 7 times. 2 in 16, it goes 8 times. Now look at 7 into 7, that is a 49. 7 into 7, that is a 49. Now 3 into 7, 21. 21 into 8. 21 into 8, 168. Now 168 into 49. So 49 here, I am assuming it as a 50 minus 1. 50 means half of 100. What is 100 into 168? 16800. Half of the value is 8400. Okay. Now 1 time of 168, that is 168. Now subtracting this. What is the result here? Sorry, small correction here, small correction. Nine into 3, that is 27. 27 into 8. A small correction here. 27 into 8. Okay. 160. 20 into 8, 160. Plus 56. How much it is? 216. So 216 into 49. So 216 into 49. 49 I am doing it as I am writing, assuming it as a 50 minus 1. 50 means half of 100. What is 100 into 216? 21,600. Half of the value. 10800 minus 216. So 5 times of 216 and 1 time of 216. 100 minus 16, that is 84. Now 107 minus 2, that is 105. What is answer choice? Option 1. First choice is the right answer. Choice number 1. Okay. So 7 into 7, that is a 49. Now 3 into 9, that is a 27 into 8. 27 into 8, that is a 216. So 216 into 49, that is 10584. Answer choice 1. Now look at the next example on your screen. Question number 5. Question mark plus 443, which is equal to 29 into 31. 29 into 31 means 29. I am expressing it as 30 minus 1. 31, that is 30 plus 1. It is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. That is a square minus b square. A square means 30 square. B square means 1 square. Means 900 minus 1. How much it is? 899. So 899 plus 1980 by 45. 45 2 times 90, 4 times 180. So here it goes how many times? 4 times. So 4 times means 198 minus 180. Left with 18. 0 is left, remaining left side number digit here. So 180 means 44 times. On solving this, 443, when you take other side, becomes negative. So 44 minus 43, that is a 1. 1 plus 899, 900. 900 minus 400. 900 minus 400. The value of the question mark is 500. Answer choice 3. Third choice is the right answer. Option 3. Third choice is the answer for this question. Okay. Next, question number 6. Question mark divided by 24 into 86 is equal to. Question mark means I am assuming it as a k, by 24 into 86 equal to 42 by 34 divided by 63 by 1462. When you're changing the symbol division as a multiplication, then what will happen? The fraction will get reversed. So what is the value here? 1462 by 63. K by 24 into 86 is equal to 42 by 34 into 1462 by 63. Now simplify this. Now what is the cancellation? 3 21 times, 3 8 times. 21 2 times, that is a 42. What about 2 in 34? It goes exactly 17 times. 17 into 8. What is the value of 17 into 8? That is a 136. So 8 times is 136. 146 minus 136 means left with 10. So next digit is 2. 1 or 2. 1 or 2 means 17. It goes exactly 6 times. Now simplify. 86 and 86 get cancelled. Now what is the value of k? The value of the k is 8. Means question mark is equal to 8. Answer choice 2. Second choice is the right answer. Choice number 2. Okay. Now moving to the next example. Question number 7 on your screen. 24 square means 24 into 24. Of course, 24 square is 576. So 24 square by 16 into 21 divided by question mark. Question mark means I am assuming it as a k is equal to 27 into 4. Simplify. 8 2 times in 16. 8 3 times in 24. Now what about 3? 3 here in 27. It goes exactly 9 times. In 9, 3 it goes 3 times. In 27, 21, 7 times. 3 in 24. It goes exactly 8 times. Okay. Now, what is the value of K? Let me write once again. 24 square means 24 into 24 divided by 16 into 21 by question mark is equal to 27 into 4. 8 2 times, 8 3 times. Okay. Now 3 9 times it goes in 27. Now 3 3 times, 3 here 7 times. Okay. Now 3 into 4, 3 into 4, that is a 12. 12 into 2, 24. 24 and 24 gets cancelled. Now what is the left with? Left with 7. So what is the value of the question mark? Question mark is equal to 7 and the choice 1. First option is the right option. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. Question mark square into 15 square divided by 45 cube is equal to 20. Question mark square means question mark, I am assuming it as a K, into 15 square. That means 15 into 15. Of course, the value of the 15 into 15 is 225 divided by 45 cube. 45 into 45 into 45, which is equal to 20. Which is equal to 20. On solving this, 15 3 times, that is 45. Again 15 3 times, that is 45. Now K square. K square is equal to 3 into 3, that is a 9. 2 into 45, 90. 20 into 45, 900. So what is the value of K? K is equal to square root of 9 into 900. So what is the result? That is a 90. 90 is the value of K. So answer choice 3. Third choice is the correct option. Okay. So 9 into 900, that is 8100. Square root of 8100. Square root of 8100, that is 90. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. Question number 9. 45 into 28 into 2. Let me write the question here. 45 into 28 into 2 divided by 35 plus 53 is equal to question mark Q. Is equal to question mark Q. Now simplify this. Now in 35, 5 it goes 7 times. 5 in 45 it goes 9 times. 7 4 times, that is a 28. Now simplify this. 9 into 4, 36. 36 into 2, 72 plus 53, which is equal to question mark Q. Now by adding these two, we get 125. 125 is equal to question mark cube. So what is the value of question mark? Here 125 is equal to 5 cube. 125 is equal to 5 cube. So what is the value of the question mark? Question mark is equal to 5. Answer choice 1. First option is the right answer. Answer choice is 1. Okay. Next, question number 10 on your screen. 16 square into 3 square. 16 square means 16 into 16, that is 256. Into 3 square, that is a 9. Divided by 1024. 1024, that is a 32 square. 32 square is equal to 1024. Okay. Next, minus 8 is equal to 2 power question mark. Need to find out the value of the question mark. Find out the value of question mark. Simplify this. 16 2 times 32. 2 8 times, that is 16. Now solving this. 8 into 9, that is a 72, minus 8 is equal to 2 power question mark. Now 8 subtract from 72, it will give 64. 64 is equal to 2 power question mark. Now what is the value of the question mark? Here 64 is equal to 2 power 6. 2 power 6 is equal to 2 power question mark. Bases are same. We can equate the powers. So question mark is equal to 6. Answer choice 5. Fifth choice is the right option. Okay. Now moving to the next example, question number 11. 8 square into 12 square. 8 square means 8 into 8. 12 square, that is a 12 into 12. Of course, 8 into 8 is 64, 12 into 12, 144. Divided by 1296. Now let me check what is the square root of 1296. 1296 is equal to 36 square. 36 square. So what is the 36 square? 1296. So 36 is the value. I'm solving this. Simplify. Is equal to 369 minus question mark. 12, it goes exactly, 12 is goes exactly 3 times in 36. 3 in 12, it goes 4 times. Now what is the result? 8 into 8, that is a 64. 64 into 5. Sorry, 64 into 4. 60 into 4, that is a 240 plus 16, 256. 256 is equal to 369 minus question mark. Now find out the value of question mark. 9 minus 6. 9 minus 6, that is a 3. 36 minus 25.
113.
113. So what is the answer choice? 113 is the answer. Right choice is option 4. Choice 4 is the right option. Okay. Right. Next example on your screen. 0.16 whole power 1.5 into 0.064 whole power 1.6 divided by 0.4 whole power 7.8 is equal to question mark. Now by equating the bases, we can simplify this question very easily. Here it is 0.4 square whole power 1.5, 0.3 cube whole power 1.6 divided by 0.4 whole power 7.8. A power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. A power m divided by a power n is equal to a power em minus n. Applying this laws of indices. Now 2 into 1.5, that is a 3.0, means 0.4 power 3. 3 times of 1.6, that is a 4.8. 3 into 16, 48. 1.6 means we get 4.8. Minus, why I am writing minus? A power m divided by a power n. It will give minus 7.8. By adding all these, 0.4 power 7.8 minus 7.8. A power 0 is equal to 1. A power 1 is equal to a. Here 0.4 power 0, which is equal to 1. Right choice 2. Second option is the answer for this question. Okay. Now moving to next example, question number 13 on your screen. 16 into question mark. I'm taking question mark as a key. Minus 4095 divided by 186 minus 141. First, we need to solve this. 6 minus 1, that is a 5. 18 minus 14, that is a 4. What is the result? 45. 186 minus 141, that is a 45, which is equal to 485. Simplify. Now, what is the cancellation here? 5 here, it goes 9 times. 5, 9 times, that is a 45. 5 here, 8 times and 19 times. What about 9 in 819? 91 times. Now 16 into k, that is equal to 91. Take other side. 485 plus 91. So what is the result? The result is 576. Now simplify. How many times it goes? 3 times of 16, that is a 48. 96 means 6 times of 16. So 16 exactly, it goes 36 times in 576. Now the value of k is equal to 36. Answer choice 4. Choice 4 is the right option. Okay. Now moving to next example, question number 14. 1701 divided by 21 into 40% of 30. 40% of 30 means percentage and 0 get cancelled. 4 into 3, that is 12. Plus question mark. I am assuming the question mark as a k, which is equal to 1500. Yes, my dear students, now simplify this. Now the cancellation, 3 in 12, 4 times. 3 in 21, it goes 7 times. Now let's check. 7, it goes how many times in 1701? 7 2s are 14. 14 means left with 3. Now 4 times. 4 times is 28. Left with the 2, 21 means 3 times. So 7, it goes exactly to 43 times in 1701. Now simplify. 3 times of 4, that is a 12. 3 times of 4, that is a 12. Now 4 times of 24, 96. 96 plus 1, 97. So 972. 3 into 4, that is a 12. 1 carry forward. 4 into 24, 96. 96 plus 197. So 972 subtract from 1500. 972, how much less than 1000? That is 28 less than 1000. 1500, how much more than 1000? 500 more. So how much is the difference here? 528. Right choice 2. Second option is the answer for this question. 528. Now look at the next example on your screen. 9684 minus 354 minus 6740 plus 2546 is equal to question mark into 24. Now, first of all, find out the left side value. Now, what is the left side value is? Subtract 40 from 46. 40 minus, subtract 40 from 46. It will give 6, positive 6. 84 minus 54. It will give positive 30. 30 plus 6, 36. What is the next? What is the next means here? Just look at 96 minus 67. 96 minus 66, that is 30. But here 67 is 29. So 29, positive 29. 29 minus 3, that is 26. 26 plus 25. 26 plus 25, that is 51, is equal to question mark into 24. By adding the values on the left-hand side, it will give 5136. How come it is? 84 minus 54, that is 30. 46 minus 40, that is a 6. 30 plus 6, 36. 96 minus 67, that is 29. 29 minus 3, that is 26. 26 plus 25, 51. On solving, 24 2 times 48. 2 times 48. 48 means left with how much here? 3. So 33 means 1 time. Now left with 9. So 96. 4 times of 24, that is a 96. Means 24, it goes exactly 214 times. The right choice, option 3. Third choice is the right answer. Okay. Now moving to next example. Yes, my dear students, this is the completion of the questions based on the simplification. Now look at the questions on approximation. Please look at the directions given here. What approximate value should come in place of question mark in the following questions? You need not to calculate the exact value. Approximation means we need to take the value which is easy to simplify or approximately close to the exact value. Easy to simplify. Nearest value. Okay. Look at this one. 72.01. I'm taking it as a 72 because 0.01 is a negligible part. Into 72.99. 0.99 is close to 1, hence I'm assuming it as a 73. Now 20.1. 0.1 is a negligible part, so 20 cube minus question mark cube. Minus question mark cube. Now 20 cube means it is 8,000. Now how much is the value of 72 into 73? 72 into 73. 2 into 3, that is a 6. Now by doing cross multiplication, 7 into 3, 21 plus 14, that is a 35. 3 carry forward. 7 into 7, 49. 49 plus 3, 52. So what is the result? 5256 is a product of 72 and 73. By taking question mark on one side, numbers other side. Now question mark cube is equal to 8,000. 8,000 minus 5256. 100 minus 56, that is a 44. Here 80 will become 79. So what is the result? 27. Now question mark cube is equal to 2744. Now 2744 is equal to 14 cube. 14 cube is equal to 2744. What about 15 cube? 15 cube is equal to 3375. Okay, so need to memorize squares and cubes. So what is answer choice? Option 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Now, moving to next example, question number 17. 10.98, it is close to 11. So 11 square plus 18.01. 0.01 is a negligible part, hence I am ignoring it. into 4.99. 0.99 means close to 1. So I am taking 5. 4.99 as a approximately 5. Minus 5.11 cube. 0.11, that is a negligible part. So I am considering it as a 5. So 5 cube, that is a 125. Is equal to question mark square minus 14. 13.9. Approximately 14. 121 plus 90 minus 125. Take this 14 other side, plus 14 is equal to question mark square. Now solving this. 125 minus 125 plus 121. By adding these two values, we get minus 4. 14 minus 4, 10. 10 plus 90, that is 100. 100 is equal to question mark square. The value of the question mark, that is at 10. Answer choice 1. First option is the right option. What is the right choice? 1. First choice is the answer for this question. Okay. Now moving to the next example, question number 18 on your screen. 44.98%. 0.98 is close to 1. So 45%. Here it is a 44.99.91. 0.91 means close to 1. So here this will become 4,500. So 45% of 4,500 means percentage and 0 get cancelled. So we can write 45 into 45. Next, 17.99 means 18. 18 square. 18 square is equal to 324 plus 216. Here 215.9. It is close to 216. 0.9 means close to 1. 1 plus 215, that is a 216. Divided by 2.01, that is approximately 2. Divided by 3.99. 3.99 means approximately 4. So divided by means into 4 is equal to question mark cube. Is equal to question mark cube. On solving this, 45 into 45 means here unit digit is 5, tens digit is same. Means number ends with 5, difference of these two numbers is 0. Then the last two positions we get 25. And multiply the 4 with 5, 4 into 5, 20. That is 2025. Minus 324. Now what about this 216 by 8? 2 into 4 is 8. 8 it goes how many times? 8 2 times. 8 2 times 60. 7 times 56. So what is the cancellation? 2 into 4, 8. 8 it goes how many times? 27 times in 216. So plus 27 equal to question mark cube. Now adding this 25 plus 27, that is how much? 52. So 2052 minus 324. Or you can try like this. 25 minus 24, that is a 1. 1 plus 27, that is a 28. Okay. Next, 20 minus 3. 20 minus 3 is equal to 17. So 1728 is equal to question mark cube. Now, what is the value of question mark? Dear students, 12 cube. The value of the 12 cube is 1728. The value of 12 cube is 1728. Hence, now the question mark is equal to 12. Answer choice 3. Third option is the answer for this question. Okay. Right. Now look at the next example on your screen. 9.9 square. 9.9, it is close to 10. So approximately 10. 10 square means 100. Because here we are doing with approximation questions. Under root 224, it is close to 225. Square root of 225 is equal to 15, which is equal to square root of question mark into 60. 59.95. 0.9. 59.9 means it is close to 1. Simplify. Now 15 in 60, it goes exactly 4 times. What about 4 in 100? It goes 25 times. Squaring on both sides. The value of question mark is equal to 25 square. That is 625. Answer choice 2. Second option is the right answer. Option 2 is the answer for this question. Okay. Right. Now, look at the next example on your screen. Question number 20. 36% of 1002. Here we are doing with this approximation. So here I'm assuming it as 36% of 1000. 1002 as 1000. So percentage and 0 get cancelled. Now what is the result? 360. Now look at the second part. 19.6, which is close to 20. So 20 into 15. 19.67, that is approximately close to 20. 15.03, it is close to 15. Now simplify. The 20 into 15, that is 300, which is equal to question mark percent of. Question mark percent of how much here? 1099.99. 0.99 means close to 1. By adding 1, it becomes 1100. Percentage and zeros get cancelled. So what is the result? Question mark into 11. 660 is equal to question mark into 11. 11 in 660, it was exactly 60 times. Now what is the result? The result is 60. 60 is the answer for this question. Choice 5. What is the right choice? 5. Fifth choice is the right option. Okay. Look at the next example on your screen. Question number 21. Dear students, now we completed simplification and approximation. Now the turn is questions based on the quadratic equations, comparison of the roots of the quadratic equation. Please read the directions given here. Go through with the directions and solve the questions followed. Okay. Directions here. In the following questions, 2 equations numbered 1 and 2 are given. You have to solve both the equations and give an appropriate answer. Now look at the choices here. Mark choice 1 if x greater than y. Mark choice 2 x greater or equal to y. Mark choice 3 x less than y. Choice 4 x less or equal to y. Here choice 5 x and y equal or relation cannot be established between x and y. Okay, so these are the 5 choices. Look at the example. X square minus 40x plus 400 is equal to 0. Now let me find the first factors for this one. Now 400 is the product and the middle term is 40. So what are the factors? Means 20 into 20 will give 400. 20 plus 20 is equal to how much? 20 plus 20, 40. But minus 40 is given. So what to do? Minus 20, minus 20. Minus 20, minus 20. So by adding these two, we get minus 40. The factors are minus 20 and minus 20. What about the roots? Take the same number with opposite sign, divide with the coefficient of x square. So x square term here, 1. The roots of the first quadratic equation is 20. Look at the second quadratic equation. Now 150 is the product. 31 is the middle number. Now what is the possibility? Means 6 times of 25 is equal to 6 times of 25 is equal to 150. So by adding these two factors, 6 and 25, we get 31. Means minus 6 and minus 25. Minus 6 and minus 25 are the factors. The roots are 6 by 1, 25 by 1. Okay. 20 is greater than 6 but less than 25. Means x is greater than y, x is less than y. Combining these two, here we don't have any option. So only one option we have. Here it is not possible to make the relation between these two. What is the answer choice? Option 5. Relation cannot be established between x and y, and the choice is option 5, fifth choice. Okay. Now look at next example on your screen. 3 into 6, that is 18. Now 18 is the product. Express 18 as a product of two factors whose sum is equal to middle term. Okay, now look at this one. What is the possibility? 18. 18 means 2 into 9. 9 into 2 is 18. By adding minus 9 and minus 2, by adding these two, what we get? Minus 11. That is the middle term. The factors, so factors are minus 9 and minus 2, and the roots are positive 9 by 3 and positive 2 by 3. These are the roots of the first quadratic equation. Look at the second quadratic equation. 3 into 3 is a 9. 9 is the product. How to get the middle term? So 9 into 1 is a 9. Minus 9 minus 1. By adding these two, we get minus 10. That is the middle term. What are the factors here? Minus 9 minus 1 are the factors. Roots means 9 by 3, 1 by 3. 9 by 3, 1 by 3. 9, just look at this one. First one of the roots of the first quadratic equation, I am comparing with both the roots of the second quadratic equation. 9 and 9 both are equal. 9 is greater than 1. Okay. 9 and 9 both are equal. 9 is greater than 1. What about the second root of the first quadratic equation? That is a 2. 2 is less than 9. 2 is less than 9 and greater than 1. One time it is a greater, one time it is a lesser. What it means it is not possible to make the relation. It is not possible to establish a relation between x and y. So what is the answer choice? Option 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Okay. Now look at the next example. Question number 23 on your screen. 3 into 8, that is a 24. Express 24 as a product of two factors whose sum is a middle term. What is the middle term here? Minus 10. Now 6 into 4, that is a 24, minus 6 minus 4. By adding these two, we get minus 10. Means the factors are minus 6 and minus 4. What about the roots? Roots means take the same number with opposite sign, divide with coefficient of x square term. Look at the second quadratic equation. Quadratic equation 2. 2 into 15, that is a 30. 30 is the product. Minus 11 is a middle term. So what are the factors? Means 6 into 5. 6 into 5 is equal to 30. Minus 6 minus 5. The product of minus 6 and minus 5, that is positive 30. By adding minus 6 and minus 5, it will give middle term, that is a minus 11. So what are the factors? Minus 6, minus 5 are the factors. Roots means 6 by 2 and 5 by 2. In order to compare these roots, what I am doing, I am taking the denominator same. LCM of 3 and 2 is 6. So here it is big double. So 12 and 8. What about the here? It is becoming triple. So triple means 18 and 15. Now look at the values. The roots of the first quadratic equation, both the roots, 12 and 8, both the roots are less than the roots of the second quadratic equation. Both the roots of the second quadratic equation. What it means? The value of x is less than y. X is less than y means choice 3. What is answer choice? Third. Third choice is the right option. Okay. Now moving to next example, question number 24 on your screen. 3x square minus 7x plus 2 is equal to 0. 3 into 2, that is a 6. Product is a 6. Middle term here 7. So what is the possibility here? So 6 into 1, that is a 6. So minus 6 into minus 1, that is a positive 6. By adding these two factors, we get the middle term, that is a minus 7. The factors are minus 6, minus 1. The roots are 6 by 3, 1 by 3. So take the same factors with opposite sign, divide with coefficient of x square term. Look at the second quadratic equation. 2 into 10, that is a 20. 20, how to get the 20? 5 into 4. So middle term here, minus 9 means minus 5, minus 4. The product of these two numbers is minus 20. By adding these two, we get minus 9. Hence the factors are minus 5 and minus 4. Roots 5 by 2 and 4 by 2. Again simplifying by making the denominator same. Now LCM is 6. So 3 is becoming 6 means double. So 12 and 2 are the roots of the first quadratic equation. Here 3 times in the second quadratic equation. 3 into 5, that is a 15. 3 into 4, 3 into 4, that is a 12. 3 into 4, that is a 12. So what is the discussion? 12 and 12 both are equal, means x and y are equal. 12 is less than 15, means x is less than y. What about 2? 2 is less than 15 as well as 12, means x is less than y, and x and y both are equal. Combining these two, we get x less or equal to y. Answer choice 4. Option 4 is the right choice. Now look at the next example on your screen. Question number 25. X square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. Now x square minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. So what is the product? 4 is the product. How to write this? 4, 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is a 4. 2 plus 2 is a 4. But here minus 4 is given. So what I am doing? I am taking the factors as minus 2, minus 2. So minus 2 and minus 2 are the factors, means what about the roots? Positive 2 by coefficient of x square. Minus 2, minus 2. By adding these two, we get minus 4. Minus 2 into minus 2, that is a positive 4. Look at the second quadratic equation. What about the roots of the second quadratic equation? The 2 into 15, that is a 30. How to express this 30 as a product of two factors whose sum is equal to minus 11. Here minus 6, minus 5. Minus 6 and minus 5 are the factors. The roots are 6 by 2, 5 by 2. Now just compare by doing cross multiplication. 2 into 2, that is a 4. And here 6 and 5. What is the comparison? 4 is less than both the roots of the second quadratic equation. What it means? The values, the roots of the first quadratic equation, both the roots, less than that of both the roots of second quadratic equation. X is less than Y, answer choice 3. Third option is the right answer. Okay. So we're done with the simplification, approximation, and comparison of the roots of the quadratic equations. Okay. Right. Look at the next example on your screen. Next set of questions. Individual questions from arithmetic topics. Look at the question number 26. The ratio of the present ages of L and M 13 is to 6. L is to M, 13 is to 6. So I'm taking 13K and 6K. And 15 years ago, it was 10 is to 3. 15 years ago. 13K minus 15 and 6K minus 15. What was the ratio? 10 is to 3. Now simplify this. Find out the value of K. 3 times of 13K minus 15. That is 39K minus 45. 10 times of 10K minus 15. So 60K minus 150. By taking the variable on one side, numbers other side. 60 minus 39. That is 21K, which is equal to 105. The value of K is equal to 5. K is equal to 5. K is equal to 5 means 6 into 5. That is 30. 13 into 5, 65. Now look at the next part of the question. If 6 years ago, the ratio of the ages of M and N 3 is to 2. M and N 6 years ago, how much it was? 3 is to 2. What is the present age of N? The present age of M is given as a 30. 6 years ago means 30 minus 6. 30 minus 6. 30 minus 6 is equal to how much? 24. So 24 is equal to 3 parts. Now find out the 2 parts. 3 into 8 is equal to 24. 2 into 8 is equal to 16. 6 years ago, 16. 6 years ago, 16 means what about the present age? 16 plus 6, that is 22 years. That is 22 years. Answer choice 5. Option 5 is the right answer. Okay. Right. Now look at the next example on your screen. Sandeep spends 40% of his income. Income, expenditure, savings. I'm assuming the income as 100%. 40% spends means remaining 60% is the savings. His income increases by 15%. Now the income becomes 115% of the original. And hence he increases his expenditure by 5%. Expenditure, previous expenditure 40, increases by 5%. What is the 5% here? 10% is 4, 5% is 2. Increases by 2. If Sandeep's final savings is 29,200, what is the initial income? Income minus expenditure is equal to savings, provided expenditure less than the income. Now just observe the value here. 5 minus 2, that is 3. 11 minus 4, 7. So what is the result? 73. The value of the 73% is equal to 292,000. So 29,200 is equal to 73%. What to find? 100% value. Initial income. Initial income is 100%. Solving this. 4 times of 70. 4 times of 70, 280. 4 times of 3, 12. 280 plus 12, 292. Means it goes exactly 4 times. Now what is the result? 40,000 is the result. Now answer choice, option 4. Choice 4 is the right choice. Okay. Next. Question number 28. An article was sold after allowing a successive discounts of 20 and 15% respectively. If a single discount of 35% had been allowed, the seller would have got 180 rupees less on selling the article. What was the market price of the article? Here market price, I'm assuming it as 100%. Offering a two successive discounts of 20% and 15%. So what is a single discount equivalent to a successive discounts of 20 and 15% means just apply this formula A plus B plus AB by 100 in order to find out the single discount percentage. Minus 20 minus 15. Minus into minus. 20 into 15 by 100. Simplify. So minus 35 plus 3. That is minus 32%. Other side is offering a discount, single discount of 35%. What is the single discount? 35%. Here he is making, what is the difference? 3% discount, which is equal to how much? 180 rupees. It is 180 rupees. 3% of the value is equal to 180. Find out 100% value. 100% is equal to question mark. How many times of 3 is equal to 18? 6 times. 180 means 60 times. So just observe the 60 times of 100. That is 6,000. What is the answer choice? 4. Option 4 is the correct answer. Right. Look at the next example on your screen. Question number 29. P and Q started a business by investing rupees 7,500, 22,500 respectively. After N months, Q left the business. At the end of the year, P received 60,000 out of the total profit of 1,80,000. Find the value of N. P and Q. What about the P's investment? 7,500. Q 22,500. Q left after N months. Means he invested only for N months. What about the P invested for full time? Now P received 60,000 out of 1,80,000. When P received 60 means remaining is how much? 1,20,000. So 60,000 by 1,20,000 means what is the ratio here? It is a 1:2. Zeros and zeros we can cancel. 75, it was exactly 3 times in 225. What about 3 in 12? It was 4 times. The value of N is equal to 2 into 4. That is 8 months. Option 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Choice number 5. Now, look at the next example on your screen. A can do 40% of a piece of work in a day. A can complete 40%. B can do 25% of the same work in a day. A, B and C together. A, B and C together can do 75% of the work in a day. How much work can be done in a day? So C value to be fine. What do you mean by 40%? 40% means 40 by 100, which is equal to 2/5 of the work. 25% is 25 by 100. And 75% is equal to 3/4. So 2 by 5 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by C is equal to 3 by 4. Solving this, we get C's 1 day's work. So 1 by C is equal to 3 by 4 minus sum of these two parts. LCM 20. So 4 into 2, 8 plus 5, that is 13. 1 by C is equal to 20 is the LCM. 5 into 3, 15 minus 13, that is a 2 by 20. 2 by 20 means 1 by 10. 1 by 10th part of the work means what is the percentage? 1 by 10 into 100, that is 10%. Answer choice 4. Choice 4 is the right option. Now look at the next example on your screen. An 840-meter long train crosses a tree in 15 seconds and a bridge in 20 seconds. Find the length of the bridge. So 840-meter long train, it is crossing a bridge. So what is the distance? Sum of the length of the train and the bridge. What is the speed of the train means 840-meter long train, it is crossing a tree in 15 seconds. What about the speed? 840. 840 by 15. Now simplify this. What is the cancellation here? 840 by 15. How many seconds? 20 seconds. Now 5, it goes 3 times. 5 in 24 times. What about 3 in 840? 2 times, 8 times, and 0. Now 280 into 4. 200 into 4, that is a 800 plus 320. 80 into 4, 320. 800 plus 320. What I am doing here? 200 into 4, 80 into 4. That is 1120. So 840 plus B is equal to 1120. Now what is the value of B? 840 when you take other side becomes minus 840. 840 how much less than 1000? 160. So 160 less than 1000. Here 120 more than 1000. 1120 means 120 more than 1000. Sum of these two is equal to 280 meters. What is the length of the bridge? That is a 280 meters, option 4. Fourth choice is the right answer. Okay. Now moving to next example. Question number 32 on your screen. A boat traveled a total of 72 kilometers, both downstream and upstream, in the ratio 5:9 in 6 hours. 72 kilometers in a ratio 5:4. 5:4 means 9. That is sum of the ratios. So what is the one part? 72 by 9. 8 times. Now downstream and upstream. Downstream, how much here? 5 into 8. That is the 40. 4 into 8. That is 32. These are the distances covered in a downstream and upstream. What is the total time? 6 hours. The ratio of the speed of the boat and still water in the stream is boat and still water. That is 7:3. Means 7K and 3K. Downstream is 7 plus 3. That is a 10K. And upstream 7 minus 3K. That is a 4K. Which is equal to 6 hours. Solving this. 0 and 0 get cancelled. Now 4, here it goes how many times? 8 times. Now 4 plus 8, that is 12. 12 by K is equal to 6, means K is equal to 2. Now what to find? Find the time taken by the boat to travel 60 kilometers downstream. Downstream, 60 kilometers need to cover. Now, what is the downstream? 7 into 2, 3 into 2. 7 plus 3, that is a 10. 10 into 2, 20. 7 plus 2, 7 plus 3, that is a 10. 10K. 10K means 10 into 2, that is a 20. So what is the result? In how much time? Time taken by the boat to travel 60 kilometers downstream means 60 by 20, that is 3 hours. So what is the option? 3. Third choice is the right choice. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. Question number 33. The average weight of 50 rice bags in a store increases by 4 kgs. When 20 bags with an average of 50 kgs were sold and 40 bags with an average of 60 kgs are brought to the store. What is the new average weight of a rice bag in store? Yes, my dear students, please try this example. So how many rice bags here? Initially 50 rice bags. What is the average? We don't know. So I'm assuming it as a K. What is the sum? 50K. From this 50K, what happened? 20 bags were sold. With a kgs, how many? 50 kgs weight. So 50 into 20. Then what happened here? 40 bags of 60 kgs are bought. So 40 bags bought with a 60 kgs, 40 bags. What is the result? Increases by 4 kgs. So 20 sold, 40 bought means additionally 20 were added. So 20 plus 50, that is a 70, average increases by 4. Now the sum will become 70K plus 280, which is equal to 70K plus 280. Okay. 50K minus 1000 plus 2400, okay, minus 280 is equal to 70K plus 280. I'm taking other side. Now let's check. 50 minus 70 minus 50, that is a 20K. Okay. 2400 minus 1000, that is a 1400. 1400 minus 280, 1120. 0 and 0 get cancelled. What about 2? It goes exactly 56 times. Now the average weight, initially it was 56. What to find? The new average weight. New average weight means 56 plus 4, that is 60 kgs. Now what is the answer choice? Third choice. Answer choice is 3. Next example, question number 34. In 2 glasses P and Q, there are milk solutions in which water and milk are in the ratio 3:4, 6:5. Water and milk, P and Q. What is the ratio? 3:4 and 6:5, respectively. In what ratio should Q and P be mixed so that the new mixture contains equal quantity of water and milk? So Q need to mix with P. In what ratio should we mix these two in order to get the resultant new mixture? What is the new mixture ratio? 1:1. 1:1 is 1 by 1 plus 1, that is 2. Okay. Now, you take either water or milk from these vessels. So I'm discussing with water. So in Q, what is the water? 6 by sum of the ratios. What about the P? Now 3 by sum of the ratios. Solving this. Now we're doing simplification. What is the difference? 6 by 11, 1 by 2. What is the difference? 22 is the LCM. And 2 into 6, 12, 11 into 1, that is 11. 12 and 11, difference is 1. Now, similarly, look at the other side. 3 by 7, 1 by 2. What is the LCM? 14 is the LCM. 7 into 1, 2 into 3. So 7 and 6, difference is 1. Now, what is the ratio means? 22 and 14. Simplify, dividing with 2, 11 times, dividing with 2 here, 7 times. Now, the answer choice 4. 11:7 is the ratio. Choice 4. Right, look at the next example on your screen. The difference between the compound interest and the simple interest on a certain sum for 3 years at a rate of 10% per annum is rupees 465. Find the principal. So difference between the simple interest and compound interest for a period of 3 years. What is the formula? Difference is equal to PR square into 300 plus R by 100 into 100 into 100. This is the best formula to find out the difference between the simple interest and compound interest for a period of 3 years. For a period of 3 years. Difference is given, that is the 465. The value of P to be found. R is 10%. 10% means 10 square. 100. So 300 plus 10, that is 310. By 100 into 100 into 100. So numerator 3 zeros cancel with the 3 zeros in the denominator. What is the next? 31. 1 time, that is 31. 46 minus 31, the result is 15. 155 means 5 times. So 31, it goes exactly 15 times in 465. Now the value of P, 15 into 100 into 10, that is a 15,000. Option 5. Choice 5 is the answer for this question. Okay. Now moving to next example, question number 36. Dear students, this is a completion of individual questions. So far we completed simplification, approximation, comparison of the roots of the quadratic equation, and the individual questions. Now we are going to deal with data interpretation. Look at the question number 36. Here directions are given. Study the table carefully to answer the questions given below. The table shows the number of buses from 5 depots, P, Q, R, E, S, and T, that shuffle on working days and weekdays. Okay. Working days and weekdays. If you observe P, Q, R, S, D are the depots, and working days, the number of buses which are shuffling, shuttle here, and whereas weekdays, weekends, 250, 320, 500, 420, and 750. Okay. Look at the question here. Find the difference between the total number of buses from Q and S that shuttle on weekends. That shuttle on weekends, Q and S, and the total number of buses P and R that shuttle on working days. P and R on working days. P and R working days means 150 plus 200. The value is 350. Q and S on weekends, that is 320 plus 420, 740. Now, what to find here? Difference between the number. So what is the difference of these two values? Here 440, 740 minus 350. The value is equal to 390. Answer choice 5. Fifth choice is the right option. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. Find the ratio of the total number of buses from P and R shuttle on weekends. P and R weekends, 250 plus 500. That is 750. P and R on weekends. To the total number of buses from Q and T that shuttle on working days. Q and T working days, 280 and 500. That is 780. That is Q and T. What to find? A ratio to be found. Of course, 0 and 0 get cancelled. What is the next year? The next year, 3, 25 times, 3, 26 times. And what is the answer choice? Option 2. Second choice is the right answer. Answer choice is 2. Look at the next example on your screen. The total number of buses from Q and S that shuttle on working days. Q and S on working days. What is the sum of these two numbers? 280 and 240. By adding these two, we get 520. 520. The total number of buses from Q and S that shuttle on working days is what percent of the total number of buses from P and T that shuttle on weekends? P and T. So 250 and 750. 250 and 750, that is 1,000. So what to find? Percentage. The value of 520 upon 1,000 percentage. On solving zeros, 3 zeros in the denominator gets cancelled with the 3 zeros in the numerator. Now what is the cancellation here? 0 to 0 gets cancelled. The remaining is 52%. Answer choice 4. Choice 4 is the right option. Now look at the next example on your screen. By what percentage is the total number of buses from S more or less than the total number of buses from P? What is the total number of buses from S? Sum of these two parts. 660. 240 plus 420. 660. And what about the P? Now 250 and 110. 250 and 150. The value is 400. The value of S, is it more or less? It is a more. So what to do? More percentage to be found. More percentage means the difference by smaller value into 100. How much is the difference? 260. Smaller value, 400 into 100. Zeros to 0 get cancelled. What is the next? 4. It goes how many times? 6 times of 4 and 5 times. 6 times of 4, that is a 24. Left with the 2, that is a 20. 20 means 5 times. So 65% more. The right choice, 3. Third choice is the right option. Okay. Now, moving to next example, question number 40. Find the ratio of the total number of buses from Q to the total number of buses from T. Q and T. What is the value of Q? Total number of buses. The total number of buses, 320, 280. 280 plus 20, 300. 300 plus 300, that is 600. And we need to compare the Q with respect to T. So what about the value of T? 500 plus 700, that is 1200 plus 50. Ratio to be found, simplify. 0 and 0 get cancelled. Now 5, 12 times, 5, 25 times. So what is answer choice? 12 is to 25. Please be careful. Q with respect to T is asking. If the question is T with respect to T means, then T with respect to Q means, then option 5. But here, choice 1. Please be careful. Q is to T. Right choice is option 1. Now, look at next example. Another set is given here. Directions are given. Please go through with the directions. Study the following bar graph carefully to answer the questions that follow. The graph represents the number of students who gave an exam and the number of students who gave it online. The exam is conducted in 2 modes only, online and offline. The number of students who gave the exam and the number of students who gave the exam online. The first bar, let us take here 2018. The number of students who gave the exam, how much here? 3600. 2018 data I am talking about. In that, how many gave online? 2400 gave online. 3600 is the total. Now the difference is 1200. That 1200 is offline. The student who appeared the examination in offline mode. In the same manner, 2800 minus 1600, that is a 1200. 3200 minus 2000, that is a 1200. 2500 minus 1700, 800. 3000 minus 2300, 700. The number of students who appeared in a offline mode of examination. Okay. Now look at the examples here. Find the total number of students who appeared for the exam in offline mode in 2018, 20, and 21. 2018, 20, and 20. 3600 minus 2400. 1200. 3200 minus 2000. Again 1200. 2500 minus 1700. That is 800. By adding this. Now 1200 minus 800. 1200 plus 800. 2000 plus 200. That is 3200. So what is answer choice? Option 4. Option 4. Okay. Now look at the next example on your screen. Find the average number of students who appeared for the examination in online mode in all the years together. What to find? Average. Average means sum of the observations by number of observations. How many years? 5 years. The number of years is 5. Sum to be found. What is the sum of the online mode? Online mode means 2400, 1600, 2000, 1700, 2300. 2400 plus 1600. That is 4000. Now here 2000. 1700 plus 2300, again 4000. By adding all these, we get 10,000. So 10,000 by 5, that is 2,000. 2,000, what is the right choice? Option 1. First choice is the answer for this question. What is the right choice? Option 1. Now, look at the next example, question number 43. The number of students who appeared for the examination in online mode in 2020 and 2022. Online mode 2020, 2022. 20 and 22. Online mode. 20 online mode. 22 online mode. What is sum of these two values? 4,300. 2,000 plus 2,300. Together is what percentage of the number of students who appeared for the examination offline mode? 19 and 21. 19 and 21 offline mode. Offline means how much here? The difference, what is the difference here? It is a 1,200. What about difference? 800. 1,200 plus 800. That is a 2,000. Now what to find? The number of students in 2022, 2020, 22 together is what percentage of the number of? So 4,300 upon 2,000 percentage. Okay. Now simplify this. Now 0 and 0 get cancelled. 20 in 100, it goes to 5 times. What is the result? 5 into 43, that is a 215. 215 means right choice is option 3. Third choice is the answer for this question. Okay. Next. Find the difference between the percentage of the students who appeared for the examination in online mode in 2020 and that in 2021 in percentage points. So what to find here? Difference between the percentage of the students who appeared in online mode. 2020 online mode. 2020 online mode means 2,000 upon 3,200 into 100. And 2021. 2021 means 1,700 upon, what is the result? 2,500 percentage. 0 and 0 get cancelled. Now what is the next here? 4, 5 times, 4 here, 8 times. 5 by 8. 5 by 8 means 62.5%. 5 by 8 means 62.5%. And 0 and 0 get cancelled. 25 in 100, it goes exactly 4 times. What is the result? 68%. 68 and 62.5. How much is the difference? That is a 5.5%. What is the difference here? 5.5%. Answer choice 5.5% means second option is the right option. Option number 2. Now look at the next example on your screen. What is the percentage increase or decrease in the number of students who appeared for the exam in offline mode from 2019 to 2022? So what to find here? Percentage increase or decrease in the number of students in offline mode. 2019, 2022. Dear students, 2019, what is the number of students appeared in offline mode? Offline mode means 2800 minus 1600. That is 1200. Now 2022. 2022 means here, what is the value? 3000 minus 2300, that is a 700. Now increase or decrease means here it is decrease. Decrease in the percentage. Decrease in the percentage means what is the formula? Difference by higher value into 100. Decrease percentage means difference by higher value into 100. Now simplify this. What is the difference? 700 and 1200. Difference is equal to 500. Higher value here, 1200 into 100. Solve this. Now the cancellation. 0 and 0 get cancelled. What is the result? 5 by 12. 1 by 12. 1 by 12 means it is 8, 1 by 3. So 5 times of it. 5 times of 8, 1 by 3. I'm solving this. What is the answer? So 5 into 8, 40. 40 plus 1, 2 by 3. 1, 2 by 3 means 41.66, which is equal to 41.67. So right choice, option number 4. Fourth choice is the right choice. Okay. Now look at the next example. Yes, my dear student, just to go through with the given direct set. Okay, now let's look at the set of questions given based on this. Study the following line graph carefully to answer the questions that follow. The line graph shows the number of male employees and the female employees in 6 different companies A, B, C, D, E, and F in 2022. Okay. So what is the male and female here? So 480, 360, 500, 400, the data is given. Now, using this information, need to answer the questions. So male 480, 400, 520, 500, 450, and 350. Females 360, 500, 320, 420, and 600, 400. Okay. Now look at the question number 46. The number of female employees in E. Approximately what percentage of the total number of male employees in all the companies? Now, female employees in E. What is the female employees in E? 600 minus 450. So, male employees are given here. Female employees are given. So, female employees, what to find here? Female employees in E. Female employees in E means female employees. What is the female employees value? 600. What percentage of the total male employees all the companies? So female employees, that is 600. Female employees of the company E. No male employees in all the companies. All the companies male employees means males. 480, 400, 520, 500, 450, and 350. Okay. Now, how much is the value means? 350 and 450. By adding these two, we get 800. And by adding these two, 1020. Sum of these two parts is 880. 800 plus 800, 1600, 1600 plus 1000, 2600 plus 100, 2700. So how many male employees altogether? 2700. What to find? Female employees E, that is 600. Approximately what percentage of the total of the male employees in all the companies together? Solving this. 0 and 0 get cancelled. 3, 2 times 3, 9 times. What is the value of 1 by 9? 1 by 9 is equal to 11 1 by 9 or 11.11%. Approximately to be found here. So 2 by 9 means 2 times of 11. That is 22. So what is the result? 22.22 or 22 2 by 9%. Approximately means here the option 2, which is showing 22%. So the answer for this question is option 2. Second choice. Now look at the next example, question number 47. Find the difference between the average number of male employees and that of female employees in A, C, E, F. A, C, E, and F. What to find? Difference between the average number of employees, male and female. How many males here? A, 480. Females, 360. What about C? C, males, 520. And females, 320. Now E, males, 450. And females, 600. Value of EF, 400. and 350. 350 males and 400 females. Now, what is the sum of these values means? Here, 450 plus 350, that is 800. And by adding these two, it is 1,000. So what is the result? 1,800. What is the result? 1,800. 350 plus 450, 800. 520 plus 480, that is 1,000. 1,000 plus 800. Now, similarly, by adding these 2,000 and sum of these two values, that is 680. 680. 680 plus 1,000, 1,680. Now, difference between the average number. 1,800 by 4, 1,680 by 4. What it mean? 4 is the LCM here. Average to be find means average means sum by number. So 1,800 minus 1,680, that is 120 by 4 is 30. What is answer choice? Option 3. Third choice is the right answer. Answer choice is 3. Now look at the next example on your screen. Find the ratio of the total number of male employees of BDF. Male employees of B, D, and F. Ratio to be found. To the female employees of A, C, E. Now, BDF male. Let me check with the first male. How many are male here? BDF. B, D, and F. 500 plus 400, 900. 900 plus 350, that is 1,250. 1,250 is the male employees of BDF. Now let's check with the female employees of ACE. A, female employees. Female employees means 360. And what is next here? 320. And next, 600. 360 plus 320 is 660. 660 plus 600. 1,260. Okay. On solving this, 0 and 0 get cancelled. 125 and 126, these two are the consecutive numbers. Sorry, 81, not 1 minute. A small correction here. $680 plus 600, 1,280. Now simplify this. Their common difference is 3. Now, is it possible to simplify these two numbers? No, not possible. So what is the answer? 125 is to 128. Answer choice 5. Fifth choice is the right option. 125 is to 128. Now look at next example on your screen. The total number of employees of C is what percentage more than that of F? Total number of employees of C. So what is the total number of employees of C? 520 and 320. The value is 840. And what about the F? Total number of employees of F. F here, it is 400 plus 350. That is 750. or to find more percentage. Percentage more means a difference by smaller value into 100. So how much is the difference here? Difference equal to 90. 840 minus 750, that is 90. Smaller value 750 into 100. 0 and 0 get cancelled. 25 3 times, 25 4 times. 3 times of 25, 75. 4 times, that is 100. 3 in 9, it goes exactly 3 times. Now the product of 3 and 4, that is 12%. Answer choice 1. Option 1 is the answer for this question. Now look at next example on your screen. Question number 50. Find the difference between the number of employees of A and D together and that of B and E together. A and D together. What is the value of difference between the number of employees of A and D together? A. What is the value of A? 360 plus 480. That is 840. And what about the D? D is equal to 500 plus 420. That is a 920. By adding these two, it is 1760. And B and E together. B and E together. What about the B value? B is equal to 900. 500 plus 400. E is equal to 600 plus 450. That is the 1050. Here 1950. Now how much is the difference between these values? What is the difference? 1760 and 1950. What is the difference means? The difference is 190. 190 means option 4. What is the answer choice? Option 4. Fourth choice is the right answer. Okay, total number of employees of A and D together and the number of employees, total number of employees of B and E together. Just need to find out the difference. Right choice is option 4. The answer is 190. The difference. Now look at the next set of questions on your screen. Study the following table carefully to answer the questions that follow. PQRS are 4 shops and each shop sells articles of 3 types, A, B, and C. The table shows the details of the number of articles of the 3 types in 4 shops. PQRS are the 4 shops. Dear student, just look at the data given here and try to find out the values of A, B, and C. If you observe carefully, here shop PQRS is given, total number of articles of 3 types is given, means A plus B plus C is given. A plus B plus C is given. In that the value of A is given and B and C together ratio is given. Number of articles of A and B and C together. But dear students, if you observe carefully, B and C is how much here? 7:13. Sum of the ratios is 20. Sum of the ratios is 20. And in that 400 articles are A means, so when you subtract 400 from this 1000, the remaining is 600. Remaining is 600. 1000 minus 400, 600. 600 divide based on this ratio. What is the ratio? 7:13. 7:13 means 7 plus 13, 20. Now simplify, it goes exactly 30 times. 30 into 7, that is 210. Here 13 into 30, 390. The number of articles of B and C, 210 and 390. In the same manner, just look at the second part. Shop Q. 500 minus 125, that is 375. 375 divide based on the ratio 8:7. 8:7 means 8 plus 7, that is a 15. 15, it goes exactly 25 times. 25 into 8, 200. 25 into 7, 175. The number of articles of B and C, 200 and 175. Similarly, look at the third one. 800 minus 250. That is 550. 550. 550 based on 5:6 ratio need to divide. 550 is the number of articles of B and C together. 5:6 means 11 is the sum of the parts. So what is the one part? One part is equal to 50. 50 into 5, that is a 250. And 6 times of 50, 300. Number of articles of B and C, 250 and 300 respectively. In the same manner with shop yes. The total number of articles here, 750. 750 minus 175. 750 minus 175. So 750 minus 175. Now 750 minus 175 means 750 minus 150, 600. 600 minus 25, 575. So what is the result? 575. What is the ratio? 12:11. That is 23. Now 23. How many times of 23 is equal to 575? 23 into 25. Let me check here. 20 into 25, that is 500. 3 times of 25, 75. So here 23, it goes exactly 25 times. Exactly 25 times. So what is the result? So 12 into 25. 12 into 25 means it is a 300. 11 into 25, 275. By adding these two, we get 575. No number of articles with A in shop P, 400, B, 210, C, 390. Similarly, Q, R, S, when you observe 125, 200, 175, 250, 250, and 300. And the same manner, 175, 300, 275 are the number of articles of A, B, and C in the shop P, Q, R, S. Okay. By using this data now, we can answer the questions very easily. Look at the table here. The same data. Okay. Now solve the questions based on this information. Find the difference between the total number of articles of type C in R and S. Type C, R and S. And that B, P and Q. Now R, S, type C, R and S. So 300 plus 275, that is equal to 575. B, P and Q. B, P and Q. 210 plus 200, that is 410. Or to find difference. What is the difference of these two? 75 minus 10, that is a 65. 500 minus 400, that is a 100. What is the answer choice? Option 2. 575 minus 575 minus 410, that is 165. Answer choice is 2, second option. Okay. Now look at next example on your screen. What is the ratio of the number of articles of type C in Q to that B in R? C, Q, B, R. What to find? Ratio to be found. Now CQ means 175. The number of articles of C in a shop Q. And the number of articles with B, R shop. B, R. That is 250. What to find? The ratio. What is the ratio? Now simplify this. 25 here 10 times. 25 7 times. Now identify the option. What is the answer choice? Option number 4. Fourth choice is the correct option. Now look at next example on your screen. By what percent is the number of articles of type C in P? Type C in P more than that of B in S. More percentage. What is the formula for more percentage? Difference by smaller value into 100. Solving this. Now C in a shop P, that is 390. And B in shop S, 300. Percentage more. Difference, that is 90. By smaller value, that is 300 into 100. Zeros to 0 we can cancel. 3 in 90, it goes exactly 30 times. What is the percentage? 30%. Answer choice 1. First option is the right option. Answer choice is 1. Okay. Now moving to next example, question number 54. The total number of articles of type C in all the 4 shops is how many more than that of type A in all the 4 shops? Type C. What is the total number of type C in all the 4 shops? Just observe here. 275, 300, 775, 390. 75 plus 75, 150 plus 90. 150 plus 90 is 240. So 2 carry forward. 2 plus 2, 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 3, 10 plus 1, 11. So 1140. The total number of articles of type C in all the 4 shops. Now check with A. What is the total number of articles in A? 400, 125, 250, 175. 175 and 125, adding these two, we get 300. 300 plus 650. 650 plus 300, that is a 950. Now, what is the difference? What is the difference? So, what to find? The how many more? Here it is 40 less than 1000. It is 140 more than 1000. Difference is 180. So, what is the answer choice? So 150 plus 140, sorry, small correction here. So it is 50 less, it is 140 more. So 140 plus 50, that is 190. Now mark the answer choice. Option 3. Third choice is the right answer. The total number of articles of type C in all the 4 shops and type A in all the 4 shops. What to find? Difference to be found. How many it is more? Now look at next example. Find the average of the number of articles of type B in all the 4 shops. So what to find? B to be found. Dear students, just add all these values. 10 plus 50, that is 60. So I'm adding last 2 digits of the given numbers. 10 plus 50, that is 60. 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is a 6 plus 3, 9. So what is the answer? 960 is a sum. 960 is a sum. Now what to find? Average. Average means average is equal to sum of the observations by number of observations. The number of observations is 4. So what is the result? Simplify. Here 24 4 times, that is a 96. 0 common. So the result is 240. So 240 is the value. So what is the answer choice? Option 5. Fifth choice is the right option. Okay. This is the completion of the numerical ability session of the marathon session of the numerical ability for SBI and IBPS Clerk Preliminary Examination. My dear students, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Time for Bank Exams, to get more subject videos on examinations. That is bank, SSCCGLE, insurance, railway, and other related examinations. Now, links are given in the description box. The link for the Telegram channel, YouTube channel, Instagram, and Facebook. For classroom coaching, to contact your nearest time center. For online courses, you can enroll at info.t4e.in/banksssc online. Take the next step towards your dream with the time. For queries, you can visit on this www.timeforeducation.com, or you can write to us at info@timeforeducation.com. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day. All the best.